Okay, guys, just a quick video for White Eagle. This is something we just jumped into, guys. It's a brand new platform, probably about a month old, give or take. Token went from $1.75 when I first saw this about 3.5 weeks ago, coming on 4 weeks, and went from $1.75 to, you can see here, just under $14. So the the token is pumping like crazy just in the last 24 hours alone. It's 14.3%. And liquidity went from 200,000 about a month ago to now, on its way to 700,000. So between the token price, the liquidity, this thing is moving. And when you have the ability to, if you get involved with the platform, anywhere from zero point 0.7 to 1% a day, if you can earn that 7 days a week on a token that is pumping like this, it can be quite significant, the gains that you can make. Now, of course, real quick, I probably should have started off with this. I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. Anything you get involved with in the crypto space or the passive income space, just know that there's risk involved. There's a lot of volatility in this space, as you guys probably already know. So if you're going to get in, do your own research, do your own due diligence, and if you decide that you're okay with the risk and you have the ability to tolerate the risk and you decide to get in, as always, you should only be putting in funds you can afford to lose, guys. Okay, risk capital only. Also, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So, yeah, this thing is doing incredible. You can see the price of the token. You can withdraw, as I mentioned in my initial video, you can withdraw your earnings, and of course, you can hold on to these tokens and see what happens in the future. It can continue to go up. Maybe sell it at a later date, or you can sell it, right now. You just go to PancakeSwap. That's where they have their liquidity, and you can sell it right on PancakeSwap and sell it for USDT. You can also sell it on, I believe, Token Pocket, MetaMask, and I think there's a couple of other wallets that support it. But PancakeSwap is the big exchange on Binance Smart Chain, so you can simply use that if you like. But yeah, this thing is doing great. Again, there's a comp plan. If you want to get involved with the comp plan, there's a couple of ways you can earn from the comp plan. Um, but that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is just we're going to put in a 10K deposit. Now we've already put in a deposit, or actually a couple of deposits. We're going to go ahead and put a 10K deposit to show you how to do it. It's really simple. If you've been involved with dApps before, you're not going to see anything foreign here, but I'll leave a link down below. Again, this is on Binance Smart Chain. You're depositing USDT, and of course, you need to have BNB to cover the fees, right? So once you register your account, I'll leave a link for you to register down below, or depending on where you're seeing this video, somewhere around this video, there'll be a link to register. Once you get into the dashboard, you have a couple of important addresses and verification. You have the coin contract address. You want to, use this contract address to add it to your wallet, whatever wallet you're using. You have the payout wallet address. You have the PancakeSwap liquidity wallet. You have the liquidity lock hash, and you have the ownership renounced, because they did renounce ownership. So this is a fully decentralized project. No human interaction. It's a community project. It's fully decentralized. And in fact, they have a challenge where if you find a flaw or if you find something wrong with their coding or anything that they say is not, you can prove that it's not true, they will give you $100,000. So they have that $100,000 challenge, as I mentioned in my initial video. So yeah, I'm not saying it's risk free. Again, like I said, I started off by saying there's nothing out here that's risk free, but this is something that might interest you. We've been involved with platforms before where you can earn, you know, a, a passive payout daily on a token that is appreciating, and we've always done well with those projects. Of course, who knows what this will be, what the token can be, and when do you want to get involved with these platforms? Early on, obviously, and when the token is on its way up, right? So when we first started talking about this, I think the token was at like $8. It's already at almost 14, so it's almost going to be double the price of when we first started talking about this. And I just made my first video on it was just a couple of days ago. We literally just got into this thing, so this is brand new, not only to the space, but to our docket of platforms, our portfolio. So what do? You go in here, you click on new investment, new deposit. I don't like using the word invest. This is the new deposit, right? And then it's already connected to my wallet. As you can see, this is my USDT balance in my wallet. and we're going to put in 10,000. So that'll give me what is that? Expected output 693 tokens, right? Well, Weagle, right? Or White Eagle tokens. Minimum received is 682. We're going to approve USDT. So you need to approve it first. It's approving. And then once that's done, it says here approval success. You can now deposit. So we'll deposit right here. Oops. Confirm. And we should be good to go. Super, easy peasy. As you can see, my balance dropped by 10K in my wallet because I put it in here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, of course, if you want to be passive, um, you can make a deposit, you'll earn these tokens. You can come in here, click withdraw, right? If you want to withdraw your tokens, just make sure you add the tokens to your wallet. So use the contract address to add the tokens to your wallet. Then you go to PancakeSwap, you can sell it there or hold them. I don't know, whatever you want to do. If you're active and you want to build a team, there is a comp plan here. We talked about it that in our initial video. I'm not going to go into it today, only because this is more of just a deposit video, how to deposit. But there are several ways you can earn from the compensation plan. It's pretty robust if you ask me. And there are some bonuses. Now, for example, if you hit certain requirements in your first 30 days, I think it's 30 days, right? Or it could be 90 days. This is so new, I gotta double check. But if you hit certain requirements, you can actually earn, instead of 0.7% a day, which is the base, you can earn up to 1% a day. And instead of 2x, right, or 3x, which is the base, you can earn all the way up to 6x. Now, if you hit those certain requirements. But even if you don't, if you're just doing the bare minimum and you don't want to build a team, making 2 to 3x. Of course, after that, you have to re-up and go back in, but you've made 2 to 3x. That's still quite attractive, right? Especially on a token that's appreciating the way it is. So, let's see here. Boom, it's already at almost $15 now. Okay. I think my transaction may have helped that, right? I don't know, but you can see it's now almost at $15, 21% over the last 24 hours. So that being said, check this one out. You want to get in early. You don't want to wait until this hits. I could have got it in at $1.75. We waited a little bit, got in at 8. Now it's at almost 50, almost double. But you don't want to wait until this thing's at, $30 a token or whatever case may be. Get in now. So anyway, that being said, not financial advice. Do your own thing. I'm not telling you what to do with your funds. You're all grown-ups. I'm just showing you and documenting what I'm doing, and we'll see what happens. Could be good, could be bad. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'll catch you on the next video, guys. As always, do your own research, do your own due diligence. Risk capital only. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.